Today's Bible reading is taken from first book of Samuel chapter 1 verses 20 to 22 and then 24 to 28. First letter of John chapter 3 verses 1 to 2 and then 21 to 24. And today's Gospel according to Luke chapter 22 verses 41 to 52. Chapter 2 verses 41 to 52. First book of Samuel chapter 1 verses 20 to 22 and then 24 to 28. Hannah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Samuel, for she said, I have asked him of the Lord. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer to the Lord the yearly sacrifice and to pay his vow. But Hannah did not go up, for she said to her husband, As soon as the child is weaned, I will bring him, that he may appear in the presence of the Lord and abide there forever. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and she brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh, and the child was young. Then they slew the bull, and they brought the child to Eli. And she said, O my Lord, as you live, my Lord, I am the woman who was standing here in your presence, praying to the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord has granted me my petition which I made to him. Therefore I have lent him to the Lord as long as he lives. He is lent to the Lord, and they worship the Lord there. First letter of John chapter 3 verses 1 to 2 and then 21 to 24. See what the love the Father has given us, that we should be called the children of God, and so we are. The reason why the world does not know us is that it does not know Him. Beloved, we are God's children now. It does not appear what we shall be, but we know that when He appears, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. Beloved, if our hearts not condemn us, we have confidence before God, and we receive from Him whatever we ask, because we keep His commandments and do what pleases Him. And this is His commandment, that we should believe in the name of His Son Jesus Christ and love one another just as He has commanded us. All who keep His commandments abide in Him, and He in them. And by this we know that He abides in us, by the Spirit which He has given us. Today's Gospel according to Luke chapter 2 verses 41 to 52. The parents of Jesus went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up according to the custom. And when the feast was ended, as they were returning, the boy Jesus stayed there behind in Jerusalem. His parents did not know him. His parents did not know it. But supposing him to be in the company, they went a day's journey, and they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintances. And when they did not find him, they returned to Jerusalem seeking him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. And when they saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously. And he said to them, How is it that you sought me? Did you know that I must be in my father's house? And they did not understand the saying which he spoke to them. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was obedient to them. And his mother kept all these things in her heart. And Jesus increased in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. May God our Father and His Son Jesus fill you with His mercy, peace and love. Amen.